Pacu fish. Piranha are one of the most dangerous fish in the world and have sometimes even been considered some of the most dangerous animals in the world. But their cousins, for lack of a better term, are definitely one of the strangest animals in the world. They're called the Pacu fish, and they'll give you nightmares for different reasons. First off, these fish are huge and are much bigger than regular piranha. Second, and the thing I'm probably most thankful for, is that they're vegetarians. They only eat plants and seeds and nuts that fall from the trees. So far, so good, right? But it's their teeth that make people freak out because they look like human teeth. Yeah, while piranha have sharp and angled teeth to work their way through meat and muscles, the Pacu fish have more human-like teeth. Why? Well, it's because they eat hard objects like nuts and seeds, so they use their teeth to break them down and get to the stuff inside.
They're better known to biologists as Elusor macrurus, but plenty of people are calling them punks thanks to that bright green mohawk. Weirdly, outside the murky waters of the Mary River, that turtle is mohawk-free.
So this big male has no mohawk. He's been in captivity for quite a while, so the conditions weren't right for growing that mohawk right on the top of the head.
They've been around for 40 million years, but all that time wasn't enough to prepare them for a century of human intervention.
It's not particularly common to see the Mary River turtle at the clinic. There's not too many left in captivity these days, despite quite a lot being taken from the wild during the 70s.
The pet trade scooped them up in the 70s, and now there aren't enough left in native waters to keep future generations going. Vets, like Dr. Linus, are helping as much as they can, taking good care of captive turtles and making sure their eggs can mature and hatch.
The amazing secretary bird.
Well, hello, darling. So nice for you to meet me.
This incredibly unique bird of prey is the only creature on Earth that looks and hunts like this. 10 points for originality, Madam Secretary.
Yes, look into my eyes. You are under my control.
Secretary birds are found in sub-Saharan Africa, mostly in open grasslands amongst the acacia trees.
Enough about the trees, darling. I am a secret agent with ninja weapons. My legs, for example.
Right. The secretary bird can grow up to 4 feet tall, and their tough, scaly legs and talons are built to stomp their prey to death.
Whoa, what?
We're talking bone-crushing strength.
What did I tell you? I like my prey soft and chewy.
A little mouse or lizard has no chance.
What mouse? I didn't see one.
The secretary bird is basically an eagle on stilts.
Keep looking at my pretty head feathers. They will be the last thing you see.
They're skillfully used to confuse the prey before the secretary bird stomps on it.
Well, yes, they're all part of my killer looks.
They make their nests high up in the thorny acacia trees, where their chicks can be safe from predators. The secretary bird is one of the few birds that regurgitates food and water for its chicks.
Darling, that's enough. A girl has to have some secrets.
They might be lovely, lanky-looking predators, but the secretary bird is absolutely an amazing animal.
They eat a lot of invertebrates, they eat a lot of small mammals. Anything that's basically small enough to be chased down, kicked, disabled, swallowed, it's on the menu.
British scientists wanted to know just how powerful a kick the bird can deliver. They enlisted the help of Madeline here. Using force plates hidden under the ground, they coaxed Madeline to attack a rubber snake. They measured a maximum force of over 195 newtons, about 20 kilogram force.
If you scaled it up to somebody my size, and it's equivalent to me kicking with about 450 or nearly half a ton of force through my heel straight down on the ground. But importantly, it's happening from a standing start, just going whack with up to over 5 times her body weight from a standing start.
The contact time between the bird's feet and the snake was just 15 milliseconds. That's a tenth of the time it takes to blink an eye.
Look at what I've got in my hands. Is this not a beauty? This is Esther, and you can maybe see Agnes over there. We'll get some close-ups of her, but you're looking at giant Flemish rabbits. And the name giant, obviously you can see why they're named. So look at how big these feet are. You know, these guys, these gals and guys, they can get up to 22 pounds. Males are usually a little bit bigger, females about 20 pounds, and she is excited to rock and roll. But look at how the size of this thing. My goodness, look at those ears. She means business. Now, Flemish rabbits, you know, there's a lot of debate on when these guys started to be bred. The latest consensus is way back in the 1500s, they started to breed these rabbits, and obviously they like to breed them big. Now, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna close our ears for just a minute. The reason they were spread so big, they were often used for meat and stews. Yeah, people ate these guys, but what they found is that they're a pretty easygoing animal, pretty relaxed, and they're kind of popular in the pet trade nowadays. But here's a couple cool things about these rabbits. First of all, look at this big chin. This is called the dewlap, and this is something that only the girls have, and they actually use that to keep her babies warm. How cool is that? And these guys can have anywhere from 5 to 12 babies at one time.